Hey sweet friends, welcome to my channel. I'm Nicole and this is Lazy Creek Homestead, where I hope to be an inspiration to you in all things mom life on the homestead, but especially in the kitchen. In today's video, I'm going to share with you 5 simple, easy, semi-homemade, delicious treats perfect for Valentine's Day. This is a very special video. It's a collaboration hosted by some really amazing ladies. I'm Marley Melissa and Kristy's Farmhouse. I will leave their channels in the description box below and I will link the playlist. I hope you guys can check it out. It'll give you tons of inspiration for some yummy Valentine's treats. So let's get in the kitchen and I'll share with you what we made for Valentine's Day. So we are going to make cake mix cookies and we're going to put a little Valentine twist on them and use Valentine M&Ms. So I have a box of red velvet cake mix and a half a cup of oil, and we're going to put in 2 eggs and mix it all together and add in some M&Ms. It really is that easy. Alright, so we have our cake mix and our oil and eggs all mixed together. It really is a thick batter. I'm going to mix it one more time with our Valentine themed M&Ms, and then we will scoop out our cookies onto our greased baking sheets. Alright, so we have our red velvet cake mix cookies all put on our cookie sheet, and I greased it, and we are going to put them in a 375-degree oven for around 10-ish minutes or so. Alright, so our cookies are done. These are so delicious. They're like a soft cookie. Break them open. They're a little crispy on the outside, really soft on the inside. The M&Ms are a great touch. I made some big ones because I got big guys to feed. I got burly teenage boys. But mine took about 12 minutes or so in the oven. But if yours were a little bit smaller, I'd go more like 10 to 7 minutes. And they're so easy to make. You can make them on a weeknight or a Saturday afternoon. They're fun and they're easy. There's so many different flavors you can do with cake mix cookies. And I think these make a great Valentine's treat. Hey sweet friends, we're back in the kitchen. I got this vanilla pound cake mix and I feel like experimenting a little. I'm going to make it pretty much as the directions say, but instead of water, I'm going to use milk. So I have the milk all measured out. We're going to put that in the bowl here. I also have the melted butter. There was almost all melted. And then I'm going to crack 1 egg and add a little bit of our homemade vanilla extract. And we're going to mix that all up. So we have our egg in there and we're going to just give this a good mix. Alright, so our pound cake is out of the oven and it took about 20 minutes for it to cook in this pan here. And I'm going to make this kind of like a poke cake. But I am going to put this freshly frozen sliced strawberries with syrup. So I'm going to pour a little bit of the syrup on this and some of the strawberries. And then I'm going to let that soak in for a little bit. And then I'll put some strawberry jello. And then we'll put the cake in the fridge so the jello can set. And then I'll put some whipped topping mixture on top once the jello is set. Just gonna make the holes in the cake. And this is just so all the the jello and the strawberry filling can kind of just mix right into the cake. we're getting ready for Valentine's Day, and it just kind of gives me the spring feels a little bit. So, and when I think of spring, I think of strawberries. Alright, so I got our sliced strawberries with the syrup on top of our pound cake. I'm going to let that soak in for a little while I prepare the strawberry jello. Alright, so we're going to add a cup of hot water to our jello. And we're going to let that all dissolve. And then we add a cup of cold. Alright, so we have our jello all dissolved in here. We stirred this around for about 2 minutes. So we're going to add in our cup of cool water. And we're going to give that a good mix. And we'll pour that on top of our cake. Going to add the jello right on top of our cake mix, and we're just going to put this in the fridge and let it sit overnight. Alright, so our strawberry jello cake is sat in the refrigerator overnight, and I made some cream cheese whipped topping. I had some cream cheese frosting, and I just put it in with the whipped topping and stirred it all around, and I'm going to put that on top, and that's going to be our dessert. Definitely giving some Valentine feels. Alright, so our cake is all frosted with our Cool Whip cream cheese frosting. And we are going to let this chill for a little bit longer, and we're going to slice into it. If I could do this again, I would put it in a smaller pan and make the cake a little bit thicker. But I still think this is going to be absolutely delicious. If you had some fresh strawberries, you could slice those up and add them on top. But this is how my family is going to enjoy this strawberry jello pound cake. Great, and this is a piece of our jello vanilla pound cake. It is delicious. Definitely gives me Valentine feels. And the best part about it is the red is a natural food coloring from the strawberries. There's probably some dye in the jello, but it's beautiful cake. I hope everybody can enjoy. We are back today in the kitchen. We are going to make cake mix brownies. They're one of my family's favorite desserts, and they are so simple and easy. It's like 3 ingredients. So we're going to do strawberry cake mix brownies for Valentine's Day. This is a great treat to make for the kids when they get home from school, or if you do a family Valentine's dinner. So we have our box cake mix. I have 2 sticks of butter melted in my mason jar here. And then we are going to put in 1 egg, and that's it. You just mix it up. It's kind of a thick batter. And then you put it in a greased pan. Alright, you just get this all nice and mixed up. These are nice, soft, chewy brownie, but absolutely delicious. And you could do them with all kinds of different flavors. We've done red velvet and just plain chocolate. And we did a yellow cake mix. We kind of made them like a snickerdoodle. They're all very delicious. We really like to top it with a cream cheese frosting, so that's what we're going to do this time too. Alright, so we have our brownie mix all pressed into our pan, and we're going to cook it in our 350 degree oven. And once they cool, we'll put a cream cheese frosting on top. So our strawberry cake mix brownies are out of the oven. And we are going to add our homemade cream cheese frosting, which is delicious if you see the fingerprints. And this is going to be dessert tonight. Alright, so we have our strawberry cake mix brownies frosted with our homemade cream cheese frosting. We just had a softened block of cream cheese, added a little bit of powdered sugar, and some of our homemade vanilla extract. And we are going to give these a taste test. All right, I am going to share with you a nice, quick, easy, delicious dessert. You can make this as homemade or store-bought as you want. We're going to do store-bought. So we got some store-bought sugar cookie dough. I have some strawberry pie filling and some quick oats and a little bit of butter. I'm going to put my cookie dough at the bottom of my greased little casserole brownie pan here. And then I'm going to add the strawberry pie filling on top of that. And then I'm going to make like a oatmeal crumble like you would for like, for apple crisp. And I'm going to put that on top and then we're going to bake this in the oven. Alright, so I got some plastic wrap over my sugar cookie dough. It really helps to use that to press it in. So I just pressed it on the bottom, kind of gave it a little bit of a edge, and then I'm just going to spoon in this pie filling. I have used my own homemade strawberry preserves before, and that's really good. I've made the sugar cookie dough homemade as well, so you really can make this all homemade ingredients. Change up the fillings, the cookie dough, whatever you like. It's a nice, quick, easy dessert. Alright, just gotta get this pie filling in to the cookie dough. And I will spread that out as evenly as I possibly can. And then we'll make the oatmeal crumble to go on top. Alright, in this bowl I have my half stick of butter softened, and I have about 2 tablespoons of brown sugar and a half cup of oats, and I'm going to give all this a really good mix, get it all well incorporated, and that's going to be crumbled on top of our strawberry and sugar cookie dough. Alright, we have our oats and brown sugar and butter all mixed together. I'm going to add in a little splash of our homemade vanilla extract, and we'll just get the oats on top of here, and we'll get this in our oven. So we got our oats all spread on top of our strawberries, and we're going to put this in our 350-degree oven. We'll check on it about 10 minutes in, and I'll let you know how long it took for everything to be baked completely through. Alright, so we've taken our cookie strawberry strudel out of the oven, and we're going to let this cool and we'll break into it. Alright, so our strawberry cookie tart is all cooled. We're going to cut it. This is a nice ooey gooey treat. Gives Valentine vibes with the strawberry filling. Oh, it's falling apart. Alright, so we got that out. And this looks absolutely delicious. Definitely a nice, easy, good treat. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed those 5 easy and delicious semi-homemade Valentine's treats. I really hope you can check out the playlist. I'll leave it in the description below. Until I see you next time, I'll be talking to you in those comments. I really hope that you can like and subscribe and share, because you never know the love and the chaos you'll find on Lazy Creek Homestead.